Well, shit. Welcome in, Siri. I'm welcome in, Raiders. It's me, Biscuit. How was your stream, Siri? I was there. I know how it was. But was it great? Were the beans delicious? Thank you so much for the follow. Kirasaki.
Game over, man. It's game over.
Hi, Yaku. How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm still double checking shit. We're here. We're doing stuff. Yeah. I'm a little nervous, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. Can I get an audio check too? Because I'm on a different microphone. I hope it doesn't sound like shit. So let me know if I need to adjust. Am I too quiet? Am I too loud? Sounds good. Okay, okay. Let me just move me a little more center. There we go. Cool. Sounds all good. Love it. Like it. Well, guess what? We're cooking today. Which means you have to see my ugly mug. So, that's fun. August, welcome in. How are you, August? Cooling with Hellfire. That sounds counterintuitive. It is a little bit more scuffed than my usual mic. Will there be a VOD? Yeah, there'll be a VOD, Yaku. I'll load it up. Yeah, this is a shitty mic that just plugs into my headset because my good mic, well, it ain't gonna work in my kitchen. I could probably get it to work, but it would be a pain in the ass. Yeah, IRL Biscuit. Check it out. Hi, it's me. I'm fat. So I'm self-conscious about that. But I got an apron. I fed my beard. We're here. Hi, everybody. Welcome to my kitchen, y'all.
Look at the bones.
Look at the bones. Yep. It shouldn't be too bad. Not my eyes. Shouldn't be too bad. I used to be, as Vixen so disgustingly calls it, a flesh tuber. It's me. Welcome to my kitchen. Hopefully things go well. Here's my kitchen. It's scuffed as fuck. Because of course everything that can go wrong will go wrong on a day that I decide to do something like this. My internet may go off. I've had outages today, and it says it'll be fixed by 4 or something, so like a whole ass 2 hours. Seems to be working okay right now. We'll see. Do you want me to get rid of my reactive too? Because I can do that. My eyes. Ugh. I don't know about that. But how about a beard? See my janky teeth too. There we are. I hope the lighting's okay. Nice hat. This hat is from the Glass Cannon podcast. Fuck. Oh, that sucks. That's just my day. 100% fucking natural one kind of day. Oh shit, Vixen. Where's my... Vixen just comes in here and shows me up.
It's a natural 20. Let's fucking go.
Alright, what sound do you want? You nerd. Let me turn Spotify down a little bit. It's kind of loud in my ears, so hopefully I'm not, like, screaming. Maybe it's not that loud. My volume was just up high. That'll do it. Yeah, this thing sucks. I don't know how I used it for so long. Alright, what sound does Ev want? Tiny Wiener Club, perhaps? This stream is going to be really fucking scuffed, just so y'all know, because I have like a rolly tray that I can move, and it's very wobbly, so I'll try not to fuck with it too much. Spotify's a bit low. It was like blasting my ears, so there you go. Flesh tuber could never be me. That's gross. The worst way to put that. It sounds goopy.
Wow.
Wow. All right, since Ev's not going to pick a sound, we'll just do everybody's favorite. Ev is streaming, by the way. Oh, that's what I was going to pick for you, too. Send in the application. You got it. Here we go.
Hey, this is Phil from the Small
He said
Wiener Club.
nothing.
Sorry to get back to you so late. I just finished reviewing your application and information you sent in, but I am sorry to say that I don't think I can allow you to join our group. From what I'm looking at, your wiener is massive. I mean, the sheer girth and juiciness alone is ridiculous. It looks as if somebody glued a forearm to the bottom of your torso. You could probably stand on it like a tripod. And that's
It's
not
too
even
big.
mentioning how fat
Too
your
much
nuts
schmeat.
are. But it does appear that you're going to have to take that ginormous schmeat somewhere else. But thank you for trying, and best of luck to you.
What do you guys want to bet? I'm going to dunk my microphone straight into my coffee at some point today. She's in competition with Angus. Well, at least she's probably got better eyebrows, since Angus has none. Anyway, sorry you didn't get into the Tiny Wiener Club, but it was worth a shot. Yeah, you should be forgotten. You should be. Yeah. He doesn't have any. All right. Well, I'm like actually nervous to start, because what if I like start this and my internet shuts off? It'd be horrible. Absolutely horrible. Yep, maybe next time. Maybe next time. All right. So, if y'all didn't already do it, make sure you type command recipe into the thing. So that way you can actually get the recipe that we're cooking. Let me move this back around. I don't think that's how I had it. Is it? There we go. It's me. I'm a butterball. And I want to go... Where was I at? How did I have this set up? I moved shit around, and that's my mistake. But I think that's about right. Move this, and... Oh my god, what is that apron? V and I picked it out yesterday. Alright, so... 13 by 9 baking pan. Barely fits in my oven because it's not the standard size. Get out of here, pizza scum. We're going to start with our wacky cake. What, you didn't like that? So we're going to move that here. Oh yeah, V was dying. Absolutely dying. And you get to see my little chicken legs. So many reasons to not like that. Good, you're welcome. You're welcome. Is that a little too much? Wow, that pan and tilt is really slow, isn't it? Let's move this just a tad bit down. Boom. Power stance, damn right. If only I had some Crocs to go with this and just get the ultimate dad fit. That would be the way to go. Or some black socks and sandals. Maybe I should have gone with that. All right, let me move some shit. Okay, 9x13. This is the key. We're making the wacky cake. Because cake is what's important here. So you want to start with your 9x13, and we are going to preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And I also have a haunted drawer, so that's fun for everybody. Now, why is it called a wacky cake? You'll see. It's fucking bizarre. But it's a chocolate cake. It's great. But it just likes to do shit weird. So, there you go. I don't have a sifter that I actually like. In fact, like, the one that I have, you, like, squeeze it, and it is exhausting. I don't have them wrists like Forgotten where I can just sit there and squeeze it out all day, you know? So we're going to sift 3 cups of flour first and foremost. Get it all in there. And we're going to do this a few times, just so you know. Should I have sifted it together? Yeah, probably. But we don't want to grease this, just so you know. No greasing the 9x13. More flour for me to clean up. Love that. Oh, I need my big bowl to dump this in. I like to sift it out so it's nice and fluffy and not so compact when I start adding the other ingredients. And because apparently my kitchen just craves the flour mess constantly. Boom. Flour, getting it in there. Okay. So now that we've sifted it through, it's nice, it's a little fluffier. We're going to just dump it back in and leave it there. Okay, next up, 2 cups of sugar. When I tell you my sister decided to get a bunch of, like, these things, and I didn't know that, and I'm like, I know we have sugar. Where the fuck is my sugar? Where the fuck is our cocoa powder? Like, where's everything hidden? So thank you, big sister, for all of that. It is handy, though. So we're going to add 2 cups of granulated sugar into our mix. Level that off. You probably can't even see that because I'm on the other side of that bowl. Oh, I was in a panic. Absolute panic. Okay, 1 cup. And the 2nd cup. This is a lot handier. Usually I'm like scooping it out of the bag. Boom. I should have grabbed a bigger thing. Look at that mess. I'm going to be cleaning this shit all day, just so you know. Alright. 6 tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa powder next. I had to hunt this shit down, too. I was worried that she used it all for the big chocolate loaf that she made. The sourdough loaf. But I found it. One. What if I lost count? 4. 5. This is about to be a disaster, I can tell you that much. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We did it. That's upside down. And then we need our baking soda. We're doing 2 teaspoons of baking soda. Getting that arm and hammer. Did you eat more of the jalapeno loaf today? I did not. Okay, 1. Mainly because I've been, like, struggling all day. 2. Put it there. And now we need a pinch of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Which I've got right there. Does anybody else use, like, every dish in their kitchen when they cook? Because that's always fun. Okay. 1/4 teaspoon of salt, good to go. Now we got to sift and make a mess. So let's start by tapping it out here. And boom, it's going to fall off the edges and make a mess. And then we got to stir it around a little bit more. So welcome to the Wacky Cake, everybody, where you make it all in the pan itself. There we go. Now we're cooking. Got that top sheet, or top layer, settled down a little bit. And it's okay that, like, it's not quite combined yet. It'll get there. We're going to sift it around a little bit more once it's all the way through. We have a nice little mountain of cake batter. And some very stubborn sugar that doesn't want to combine at the bottom. Good enough. All right, let's just stir that in and get it together. We want this to be very thoroughly combined. So I'm going to continue to make a mess with my big ass bowl. So if you don't like messy kitchens, so sorry. Mine's constantly a disaster zone. I've been cleaning flour for like 2 days because of the like 20 loaves of sourdough bread. So I also don't want like clumps of flour building up in the pan itself, because that's going to affect things a little bit down the line. All right, back in we go for another sift. So who here has had Texas sheet cake before? Other than Forgotten. I know Forgotten's probably had it. What's up, Yellow? Welcome in. Sorry, I'm kind of slow on chat. Not the bits. Thank you so much for the bits, Yellow. All right, we're sifting up a little bit more. And it goes a little bit faster each time, which is great. That's a little bit better already. Okay, so let's go ahead and get on in there. It ain't cooking if you don't play with your food. Let me move this around. Look at all that fucking mess. So I can feel that it's kind of heavy towards the the inside. So I want to make sure I'm mixing and dividing it all up. Thank you for the bits, YOLO. You're too kind. Everybody, YOLO just hit 300. Let's hear a lot of hype and chat for YOLO. The man's a legend, and he fucking earned it. One of the most generous and kind and chill people on Twitch. Make sure you're following YOLO. Okay, we are about there. I want to just even it all out as much as I can. It's going to be messy. Mostly because I'm a mess. Oh, dang! Gift sub? That's crazy, too. I just saw that. And also, thank you again, YOLO. For the honey! Oh, hell yeah. Alright, so this is going to be our base for our wacky cake, okay? Normally you use a bowl to mix everything in. We ain't about that life. Also making a big old fucking mess. So, let's just trying to keep it clean for once in my life. Is it perfect? Nah. Will it be? Hell yeah. $25% away to completing my sub goal. YOLO, that's crazy. Everybody should go follow Hani as well. So one thing about the wacky cake that makes it wacky is you mix it in the pan, and then we're going to actually take our hand and make 3 craters, like so. Alright. My mouse is going to fucking hate this, because I'm right-handed. Alright, we got our 3 craters. What a professional. No, I am scuffed as fuck. I'm just fat, so I know how to cook. So what do we do with these wells, as they are so called? We take our 3/4 cups of vegetable oil, and we're just going to dump it right in. When I first made this recipe, I was like, what does this mean? It's the Nautilus. Welcome in, Nautilus. Everybody, Nautilus is an excellent artist. Go follow Nautilus. Check out their VGen. They make really adorable stream avatars, portraits, all kinds of stuff. Nautilus is the shit. Go check them out. All right, where was I? We got vegetable oil, and now we need 2 tablespoons of white vinegar. When I first made this, I actually just did very small holes and made a huge fucking mess. So 2 tablespoons. I got uno, dos, and lastly 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, or the 3rd pit of doom. 2 mods at work. One of our mods, our dearest iNot Siri, is doing a follow-thon, and y'all should check her out. I'm super proud of Siri. And Siri's eating the Bean Boozled. So if you liked watching me suffer, you should go there, because Siri will lie to you about the beans. Okay. Now we've got our wells, and we need a wooden spoon. I'm going to use... Good Lord, not that. Where's my favorite one? I swear to God. I'm going to use this one. It's not my favorite, but I don't know where that one is right now. So, wooden spoon, and we're just going to start to get these all in there together. And we want to stir this until it's loosely combined and really work it around. Get it all in there. Bring that dry ingredients to the wet ingredients. I like this recipe a lot because even if you're not into baking, it's a great recipe to kind of start to bake with because there's not much to it. And it's not hard to figure out. Okay, let's get this dry spot that's over here in there. And it's going to clump up a lot. That's perfectly fine. Don't worry about it. Don't fucking worry about it. YOLO, stop worrying about it. I don't know if you're worried or not, but don't worry about the clumps. All right, loosely combined is basically that. It's just kind of an ugly ass mess of pebbles. I just had a feeling, YOLO. YOLO's probably an excellent cook, I'm not sure. Can't confirm myself, but I believe it. All right. What else I got? I got a leveler that works great as a scraper. We're just going to lop that off. Because why waste all that goodness? I'm in your brain, YOLO. Alright, so we need 2 cups of warm water total, but we're going to start with 1 cup because otherwise shit's going to get messy. Even though it's already messy as shit. I forgot to mention you want to place your center rack in the oven when you preheat it. I would convert the Fahrenheit to Celsius for everybody who's not using freedom units, but I'm kind of lazy and I don't like numbers. So sorry, 350 degrees in the oven. Preheat it. Center rack. Boom. Okay, we got 1 cup of warm water. And we're going to slop that in there. Let's make our mud. Let's go ahead and get that combining together. Throw it on in. Push the water around. Slop it. Anybody here a fan of the mayonnaise cake? Everybody always gets grossed out when I talk about mayonnaise cake. Maybe I'll make that one of these days. Show y'all that I'm not crazy. What do you mean, hell no? It's so good. It is so good. Not mayonnaise. Well, there's a good reason for the mayonnaise, actually. It's not like it's frosted with mayonnaise there. Look at that. Is that starting to look like dough or what? We need another cup. Don't be weird. Honey, I'm going to make you a mayonnaise cake one day, and it's going to be the best chocolate cake you've ever had in your life. I guarantee it. 2nd cup of warm water going in. Stir very carefully. We want everything good and combined now. We don't want to whisk it. We're just going to fold it all together and get it in. It's such a weird ass recipe. That's why it's a wacky cake. But similar to the wacky cake, which is why I bring up the mayonnaise cake, is we're not using eggs in this recipe. You know, shit, we're on a budget. Eggs are crazy these days. But they would use mayonnaise as your wet ingredients because it already had all of your oil, eggs, etc. When you would need to add that to your flour and other dry ingredients. And what you get with the mayonnaise cake is a super chocolatey, whoop, spilling it everywhere, super chocolatey, super rich cake. Okay, it's starting to get there. Starting to be nice and smooth. Look at that. There's still some lumps here, so let's work those out. Yeah, tell me about the price of eggs now. Fucking ridiculous. You hunt my own pigeon eggs? That's probably smart. Well, don't forget, yellow. If you really need it, you got that mayonnaise. So we still got some more lumps that we want to break up as we go. And not make even more of a mess than I'm already doing. It's a good thing Bug can't come in here because I got goop all over the floor that's got cocoa in it. So I'll get that cleaned up. Okay, I still got some lumps. People are stealing eggs now? That's crazy. I should have bought some chickens. Oh yeah, we be gooping, YOLO. Look at that. It's getting smoother, but still some lumps in there. And I want to incorporate more of the moisture that's coming to the sides to the middle. This spatula's got a little corner to it, which is kind of nice to get the flour that's in the edges. It's not my favorite one, which I don't know where the hell that one is. I'm gonna need it. Anybody else have a favorite spoon or spatula that they use? Let's get that folded up here. Push this around. Yours is red. Is it wood or is it silicone? Or steel? If you're in a rural area, just make friends with people and with chicken. Hell yeah. I actually just found out about this as my sister decided to go for it. There's a thing called Borderlands, not like the game Borderlands, but Borderlands apparently, and they like rescue produce from farms. So like different produce that isn't gonna make it to the shelves for whatever reason, but it's still perfectly good. So you could like sign up for it, and they give you like 25 pounds of produce. And it's always like random because it's just depending on whatever they get. So, kind of wild. Oh, yeah, this is looking better. I still see a little bit of lumps, but the color's getting a little more consistent. And I'm getting a little bit of bubbles here. This is kind of how I want it. Right there. Let's get that middle. Boom. What you think? How's that looking so far? For an ads phrase. I could always pre-roll them ads so we don't get them for a little while. Yeah, let's see if I can zoom in a little bit so you can kind of see. There we go. I don't know if this is actually gonna help or hinder us. There's a little bit more light. Couldn't be bad, right? So we got a little bit of a swirl that you can pick up in there. That doesn't matter too much. It's not too lumpy, and we're getting some bubbles. That's pretty much it. We are done. Don't forget to lick the spoon. It's pretty chocolatey. And we are going into the oven. If I don't manage to spill this all over the place, because it barely fits in my tiny ass little oven. Okay. All right, so now we want to bake this for about 25 to 30 minutes. So I'm going to set my timer for about not an hour. That's silly. I'm going to set mine for about 27, and then we'll check it. So we're going to bake at 350, like I said, and go from there. Get some food, Siri. Okay, I need to zoom out a little bit. So while that's cooking, let's clean up a little bit. And I'm going to move this just a little closer because we are about to get cooking with electricity. Boy, I love cleaning flour, let me tell you. Cooking with hellfire. These got all the chaos. Okay. Does everybody like my apron, though? Seriously? Me and V picked it out yesterday. Go Wildcats. All right, so we got to make an icing, but we got a little bit of time to do it. It doesn't take a ton of time. So make sure you're hydrating, because it's fucking hot in this kitchen, let me tell you.
Please drink some water, you thirsty bitch.
I'm getting it right now. Thanks for the hydrate. There we go. Oh, forgotten, you're gonna get abs that way. Thank you for the hydrate, honey. Look at the little sticker that V got me. What do I need? I need you're haunted. Stop it. Watch. Don't do it. I swear. Do you guys know anything about busting ghosts? Because I swear to God. Wait, ads what? Wait, what? What? You're waiting for me to smack into that drawer? The amount of times that I've done that. Okay, now it's behaving. My knees are already bad enough, V. I really don't want that to happen. There it is. Thank you, Forgotten. I was waiting for somebody to bust those ghosts. Alright, so next up we got to start the icing, but like I said, we got a little bit of time before we need to do that. It's a caramel icing, and if you want to, you can add pecans, and honestly, like, look at me right here. I want to add pecans, just saying. This is why I tell everybody that I am actually a hobbit. I'm all about the good taste. What cons? Pecans. Here you go. Right here. And you can chop them up a little bit more than that. These are very, like, loosely chopped. But this is going to go into the frosting. I've said it before, it's similar to a Texas sheet cake, but the frosting's just a little bit different because Texas sheet cake has more of a fudge frosting. This has a caramel icing. So slightly different, but same idea. You bake it off in the pan. It's not like a stand by itself cake because it is going to be very moist, and it's great. If you need a nice easy cake to do, Wacky cake's the way to go. And I figured we would start with the cake anyway. Tonight, before we get to the main dish, which type command recipe to get that recipe. But we wanted to start with the cake just because the cake has to cool. So while the cake's cooling, we'll do the chicken. Goopy? We be gooping. I should probably move my camera closer to my cooktop. Is that better? And then we can center it. Whoa. Kinda. Somebody say scuffed, because that's what we're getting. Okay, do that, and then anybody ever tell you that IRL streams are kind of a bitch? There we go. Had to leave a threat. How could she not be eating when we're cooking? S Games, what's up? Welcome in. How you doing? We're yapping and cooking. Welcome to my kitchen. I'm normally a goat. Today, I'm a fat old man, little hobbit. There you go. Forgotten gave her a warning. Yeah, but she doesn't listen to Forgotten. Alright, where are we at? We're at about 20 minutes. Oh, you're dirty. Let's do some dishes. There are still, like, just stuff everywhere from my sister's sourdough extravaganza. If y'all want to get into sourdough, don't. It's a nightmare. It's really good. Honestly, it seems like a lot of fun, but trying to keep up with like how much you're going to be baking versus how much starter you have to make is a little insane. Because she baked 8 loaves of sourdough before she left. And there's still so much starter everywhere. So much starter. But you can kind of like refrigerate it and it kind of stops the starter from doubling like it's supposed to. But still, it's a lot. You gotta feed it all the time. So if that's what you want to get into, go for it, but damn. Do your research, because it's wild out there. Alright, sorry, Chad, I'm over here by the sink washing my dishes. I'll get caught up in just a second. So I did credit the actual recipes that I got these out of. The Wacky cake I found in an awesome cookbook called American Cakes. And I also have the author, Anne Byrne. She also has American Cookies, which, if you're a big nerd like I am, it's a great cookbook because it has like tons of good recipes plus the histories behind them. And American Cake was one of those cookbooks that just really grabbed me because it set it up to where you get all the recipes by time period. So you get to see cakes through the 1700s, the 1800s, the 1900s, up to more current times, and see the evolution of recipes and ingredients as they became more available. Even technology, like how refrigeration changed the way people baked. It's a pretty cool book. Highly recommend it. So that's by Anne Byrne. American Cakes. And American Cookies, pretty good as well. I am glad I feel better today. Like, my sinuses were a mess yesterday. I think everybody's been feeling a little sickly, so make sure you're hydrating and taking care of yourself. Drinking that orange juice or whatever. Cranberry concentrate, if it be. Alright, what did I miss? Hell yeah, I've been lurking for a bit. Thanks so much. It was an accident. Alright, we got about 15 minutes for the cake, and if it finishes sooner, that's fine. Blop, blop, blop. So we're going to want this over medium heat. I'm using the shitty burner because it's closer to the camera. And flip that to medium-ish. I'm going to move this for now. Get over here. Now he's just over there like, give me that sweet pomegranate in its purest form. Oh, damn, this brown sugar is packed. Good Lord. That's crazy. Is this even good? What the fuck? Yeah, it's good. But it's like really, really compact. What do I got? Do I got a hammer somewhere? What do I got? Let's use a big ass spoon. That ain't even gonna fucking work. Well, shit. That's a problem. Yeah, look at this. This is like solid. All right, we go for the backup sugar. Backup brown sugar. That's wild. I know I saw some in here. This does look like dark brown sugar, but I think I can make it work. Yeah, dark brown sugar. It'll work. Yeah, I need some hammers, V. That's for damn sure. Okay. So we need 1.5 cups. Fairly light brown sugar. What do I got here? And we want it lightly packed. That's a 1/3 cup. 1/2 cup. Yeah, usually that shit's not that solid. That's crazy. Lightly packed. That's better. Okay. Six tablespoons of unsalted butter. Sorry for the bump and the jiggles, but, you know, I'm fat in my drawers right there. Tee-hee. I kind of want this cut into tablespoons as well. This one's a little melty. Which is fine. A little bit more. Whoa now. Easy there. We got fire. Okay, let me move this back. All right, hopefully I put that on there. I don't have my camera pulled up where I can see it. On my monitor there. Let's see. Nope, way off. Let's get that back. Back there. Siri with the sub, what are you doing? That's crazy. Thank you so much, Siri. Welcome in. Welcome to the anti-ad cult. Alright, now we need 6 tablespoons of milk. Oh, look. Simple cranberry cocktail. It's not concentrate, V.
Bustin' makes me feel good.
Bustin'. Do you guys want to see the cutest measuring cup I've ever seen in my life? Look at this thing. It's so tiny.
Easy now, fuzzy little man Peach.
Alright, so we need 6 tablespoons of milk. That's 4. 6. Yeah, I don't know where I found that little measuring cup. I think it came in a set, but it's adorable. And I use it way more than I thought I ever would, which is kind of cool. So I was like, who's going to use this tiny little thing? Turns out, A lot of us. Half a teaspoon of salt. I just threw everything out of here. Bop, 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 bop. So I'm keeping it off the heat for now, just as I throw it all together. So I don't know if y'all have ever done it, but burning milk in the bottom of your pan fucking sucks. And then we need another half a teaspoon of our vanilla. What if I just fucked everything up and burned it on the stream? Wouldn't that be sad? Then it would turn into Biscuit orders dinner. That would actually be pretty funny. All right, we got our slop. There you go. So we're going to just take this, we're going to throw this on our medium heat. And I still need my favorite fucking spatula. Where is it? Watch me burn this anyway. Well, it's a mystery. Is it in the drying rack already? Could be, because it's like the best spatula in the world and it's used all the time. Don't see it. Weird. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get that going. It's bubbling. Good timing. We're going to stir the fuck out of this. So hyper, why are you hyper? You been slamming that cranberry? I wonder if I can move this just a little bit more. Yes, bring the electronics closer to the fire. That's what we want. So it's starting to come together. There's still some butter in there. But it hasn't come to a boil yet. Well, yeah, it's boiling. Good enough. We just don't want to go too long is the thing. About a minute is what it should take. Because it really sucks when you burn your caramel, let me tell you. Ooh, that's good and bubbly. I like that. It's coating pretty well. It seems pretty well combined. So I'm going to go ahead and kick this to low. Just to keep it liquidy for now. So we still got a little bit of time. What do we got on our oven? 5 whole minutes. Perfect. So I can actually just turn this off for now. And move shit for the 20th time today. Oh man, this smells so good. Look at that. Whoever decided that they needed to try warming up sugar and butter just to see what would happen should be like celebrated throughout the world. Needs to be a holiday for them. So I'm stirring this up just because I don't want it to boil too much, even though the burner's off, it's still hot, and I don't want it to like congeal and get a skin over it. You know, our cake is almost there. We got about 4 minutes. 20 is close to 30, and what's going on the 30th of March? Forgotten Super Soft birthday party. We're going to do a collab. We're probably going to do some Jackbox, some Goose Goose Duck, maybe some Lethal Company. Bring your own party hats and pink cupcakes and fruity drinks. It's going to be fun. Forgotten deserves a super soft birthday. Yeah, don't forget the feather boa and pink hats. It's going to be fun. There's going to be unicorns. All kinds of shit. Ooh, this is looking good. It's going to be a little bit darker than it should be because I had to use the dark brown sugar. But that's okay. The beauty of this whole thing is even if it sucks, I'm the only one that has to taste it, and I can just lie to you. It's not going to suck, though. This is going to be awesome. I don't lie about eating things like Siri does. Speaking of Siri, Siri's eating the Bean Boozled. Give Siri a follow. Siri tries to lie to us about whether or not it's a good bean or a bad bean. The Fool, when is the D&D stream? Should be... We're kind of working on it still. Should be like next week, I think. Oh boy. You came in the kitchen? What are you doing, Bug? Come here. Come on. You want to say hi? You want to say hi, Bug? Come here. Come here. It's Bug, the little kitchen monster. How you doing? You want to say hi? You want to say hi? You're so bossy. Are you looking for snacks? Is that what you're doing? Yeah. You want the snacks. Well, Bug's just a nickname. Her real name is Juju. Little Juju Bug. The bossy dog. You want a cookie? You want a treat? She also has we also call her the Rattler because her jaw trembles and clicks her teeth together. You want a treat? Let's get you a treat. Oh, careful. That's all she wanted. Alright, sorry about that. The constant camera moving and jerking around. I hope nobody's getting seasick. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, that's my bossy dog. Okay, we need to back up to here. Timer's going off. Oh, shit. This is looking wild. Look at that. So it's a little bit higher up over here, but what we want, don't burn yourself, but you want to poke it like this. And when it pops back up, that's kind of what you want. See how that one's popping? It's a little bit higher on this side, but I think she's fucking perfect. So, boom. Close that oven before I burn myself. Okay, now for the fun part, we're going to take this and just pour it on top. Normally it's going to be a little bit lighter of a caramel. And this raised up a lot more than it usually does, so that's kind of fun, but be very careful because it's all hot. Ooh. Okay. Now we need our spatula. It says to use a small spatula. All I got is this honking one. And we're going to take this and we're going to make sure. It raised up a lot more than I expected it to. It usually doesn't. So that's a bit of a problem. But we're here for scuffed, right? We're just going to move this. I might just grab a fucking spoon, honestly. Holy shit, that's good. God damn. Mmm. Hell yeah. Let's do this guy. This'll work. I actually am kind of glad I made it with the dark sugar because that tastes amazing. I just want to make sure everything's coated and good to go. But it's pulling up a lot around the sides, which I didn't want. But that just means the corner pieces are going to be fucking gooey icing. Mmm. Oops. That's fucking funny. Alright, I'm just trying to get more up on top so it kind of soaks in a little bit. As it cools, it'll harden up. That shit is so good, though. You have no idea. God damn. Alright. Time for some chopped pecans or pecans, depending on who you want to annoy with your pronunciation. Peas in a can. Oh. Somebody heard the bag and thought it was cheese. Okay, so we're going to sprinkle this up. We want a really good coating of this. About, I think it said 2 cups in the recipe, but, you know, depending on how nutty you're feeling. You could also chop it a little bit finer. Nope, bug, get out of there. That's not for you. Add a little bit more. Bug, that's not yours. I'll get that over there. It's definitely scuffed, but hey, go on. I know you're trying to lick up that chocolate I spilled, and you can't do that. All right. We nutted on the cake. Don't clip that. There it is. It's definitely raised up a little bit too much. But I think it's going to be awesome. So we are going to let that cool, and I need another rack to transfer this to, and hopefully I don't spill it. Bug, you're not helping. Watch out. Don't you do it. I know you're looking at that chocolate I spilled, and that's not for dogs. Come on. Go on. Go on. Nope. Watch out, Bug. Come on. Alright, so can I do this without slopping icing everywhere? There we go. Watch out, Bug. Okay, go on. We did it. You're going to lurk a little bit. Hell yeah, thank you so much for the lurk. Not the clip, Siri. Alright. I gotta move some stuff around while I clean, so I don't want you guys to get, like, motion sickness. Not the both clipping it. Bug, that's not for you. You can't have it. Little kitchen monster. If Moose were here, he would also be scrounging for snacks. All right, we about ready for the main event, the dinner. Winner, chicken dinner. I'm excited for it. IS Games. All right, Bug. Such a sweet dog. I think she needs to go outside. You want to go outside, Bug? I think you do.
Easy now, fuzzy little man Peach.
At least nobody said bustin' makes you feel good when I said nut on the cake. That would have been an unfortunate clip. Or classic. Hard to say. Everybody clipping it at the same time. Weirdos.
Bustin' makes me feel good.
There it is. Not the ad starting. You know what? I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna do a 3-minute pre-roll. Or 3-minute ad so we can cancel the pre-rolls. So, there you go. Also, should have done that sooner while I was cleaning, but I forget it's there. So how we doing? What do we think of the cake? Is anybody gonna try cooking it? He knew what he was doing. No, I was actually walking around, letting Bug out, having to go the long way through the kitchen. You're going to try it this weekend. That's exciting. That's what you said about the cow chip cookies, too, though. It was a crispy. It is toasty in this house all the time. Is that a Garth Brooks song I hear? Okay. Why does that look like a big old flat piece of cheese? I swear it's just a cutting board. Thank you, Forgotten. I'm glad you like it. V's excited for Cowboy Tuesday. Hell yeah. A little more Yellowstone. Yeah, you're usually there for Cowboy Tuesday, Forgotten, when we watch Yellowstone. I can turn off my reactive. Forgot to do that. Alright, let me move shit around again. Because we scuffed as fuck. Hi! That's still too high. Welcome in. It's hot in here and I'm fucking tired. You can see a lot of my messy ass kitchen. That's fun. Did I move like most of my whole setup in here just to do the stream? Yes. I thought about doing it all on my phone, but it just seemed a little too scuffed. Dealing with stuff. Hope you're alright, Forgotten. Sorry, having a little sit down while I wait for Bug. My eyes are not pretty. I don't know what you're talking about. There ain't nothing about this that's pretty. I will mute all of you. Timeouts all around. You haven't seen Goblet of Fire, Forgotten? That's crazy. The first time it's really good. It's about you. Shut up, Forgotten. Me, my crackerjack teeth, like Jamie's. Where's that dog at? I would turn my camera around that way, but like my kitchen table is just a war zone right now because of all the stuff that's usually here is now there, which means you don't get to see outside. Okay, V. Nice color. Can you even see what color they are on here? I think it's too dark. All right. Where is Bug? Bug likes to fuck around outside a lot. She goes on little adventures. Light blue? Absolutely not light blue. Nope, that's just the bad lighting. My eyes are actually green. Yeah, my eyes are green. It's the lighting, Siri. Let's go, Forgotten. Green is even better. Nah, it's kind of mid. I don't know about that. But when I tell you, though, that cake frosting is way better with the dark brown sugar than I expected it to be. I'm excited for it. You're gonna batter me. Damn. Battered and fried. Just like a muscular fish. I beat the silliness out of them. It's Blake. Can I get a shout out for Blake? Hi, Blake. How you doing? We just finished our cake. It's cooling. Currently chilling. Forgotten what the fuck. Don't worry, you'll get to see it towards the end. If you want the recipes, they're posted there. You just type in command recipe. And we are going to try to finish work early. Oh man, I'm sorry. I was worried that I would have to cancel today because my internet's been acting up. Stud muffin, where? What you talking about, Yellow? Like a butterball turkey. But, you know, me and Yellow, we do got the beards going on. You're very welcome. We're going to actually start dinner here. Sorry you got to go, Yellow, but it will be up on VOD. I'll make sure that you get that. Don't forget your recipe. We're going to start the chicken soon. But have a good night, Yellow. Where's my dog? There she is. So, normally there's a door right there. But I got to walk all the way around to let my dog in. So, that's fun. I had Juju Bug. Did you have fun out there? What were you doing? You want to come get a treat? Come on. I know, we got to walk around all the long way, Juju. All right, let me move my chair again. You see her peeking? Ready? Come on. Come on. Come say hi. Say hi to the people. Come here. Come on. All right, so we ain't baking now. We're cooking, which means it's a lot less instructional because I kind of just do it the way I like to do it. But the recipe's there. Where's all the stuff I need? We got... Oh, hey, I only ordered 2 shallots. They gave me 3. Bonus shallot. Let's fucking go. We're gonna need shallot. We need a lemon. Let's go ahead and turn this back. Oh, look who's back for more. She's a cutie. Yeah, she is pretty cute. But she's also a little monster. Aren't you a monster bug? Huh? You a monster? You looking for snacks? Yeah, she is. So, there's instructions to this. This recipe comes from Eat Happy by Anna Vicino, which is a great cookbook if you plan to like go sugar and grain free. There's a lot of great recipes. If you have celiac, it's really celiac friendly. I highly recommend it. There's a couple of them now. There's Eat Happy and Eat Happy 2. Very good cookbooks. So if you use the recipe as posted, it's great. Perfectly fine. I like to just kick it up a little bit more. So we're going to do a little bit of prep before we start cooking, just so I can like dump shit in there as we go. So it asks for artichoke hearts halved. I'm going to use quarters because you end up just chopping it up anyway. So like, why not just get the more chopped up kind? Does it really matter? No. Do it however you want. But we're going to pop that open and drain the shit out of it. Juicy. Okay, now we're going to take this and dump it into our bowl. I'm not picky about like the tough ends or any part of the artichoke. I eat damn near everything. It doesn't make a bit of difference to me. But we want to kind of pat dry. I like to use a bowl. You can probably see them better. Just want to break it up too, because a lot of moisture gets trapped in here. Okay. Let's get that, and then we're gonna do this. Oh, I see you. I see you, Missy. You think there's more snacks for you, don't you? Peeking around the corner like that. Her little teeths, yeah, we call her the Rattler. Okay. We're getting those kind of dried as much as possible. Throw it in a bowl. And then, what did I do with my rag? There it is. And we're going to set that aside for a second. Now we need our lemon. Haunted drawer, leave me alone. Where's mine? Oh, I see. Ooh, I don't like the way my knife's sitting in here. Blade side up, like some kind of psychopath. I don't know who did that. Okay, I'm gonna take our lemon, and we're just gonna squeeze the shit out of that over the artichokes. This is not in the recipe, except for my little notes, but I recommend doing this. All right. And we'll save this lemon for later. Throw that there. You can live over here, little fella. Okay, shallots. Recipe calls for 2. We got a bonus one, so I'm all about that. Let's go ahead and just... There's probably a better way to cut these. I don't know it. I wasn't trained in any kind of cooking shit except for out of magazine, so I just kind of go for it. I tried learning from my mom, who like doesn't measure anything, and I just couldn't remember jack shit that she was trying to say. Just like a pinch of this, handful of that. Like, I don't fucking know what that is. I played with Legos too much as a kid. I need to build it first, and then after a while, I'll kind of remember. Okay. Let's get that out of there. Sleepy Siri, been up for 20 hours. Siri, I hope you get a nap in. Rinse. Dude, the last shallots I got were like some potent shit. Alright, let's just get on in there. I'm right-handed, which is not great for my camera, but I'll go slow and cutting so I don't lose a hand. Not just a finger, the whole hand. So I'm going to chop these shallots up kind of, you know, loosely. Doesn't need to be crazy. I love shallots, though. Get out of there. Ooh, I should do my mac and cheese that also uses shallots. Maybe another cooking stream in the future. Because that mac and cheese is some good shit. I need to get some more of my hot sauce, though. Alright, shallots, they're chopped up. They're ready to rock and roll. I need to put them in something. What do I got? Fucking ramekins, which is, what a weird name. Super useful, though. Boom, boom, boom. What am I missing, y'all? Nothing. I think we're about ready. Well, where's this? There it is. Okay. Who likes chicken? I like chicken. This is all over the place. You're going to live there for a minute, Tal. So this recipe calls for a, like, large saucepan. I use a wok. It's just better. Shout out to wok lovers. Where you at? That's the way to go. I am missing something, though. I'm missing my rub sage, so let's go digging for spices. Ooh, tahine. Coriander. I need my rub sage. And I know I got some, because also this stuff kicks ass. Shout out to Meat Church for their barbecue rubs. Wow. That ain't good. There ain't no way we used all the rubbed sage. I think there's been some shenanigans afoot in my kitchen. Because I swear I didn't bring it out earlier. I was looking for it. Then got sidetracked by like a million things. It's not up there. Where the fuck is it? Can somebody invent like a better spice system than a cabinet? That'd be cool. Bumping shit with my gut. No rubbed sage. What a problem. Maybe it's over here. Yep. It was there all along. Doesn't that look like weed? Kinda. Anyway, we got them spices. We're not using all these because that would be a disaster, but let me tell you, Little Meat Church, the gospel is real good. The honey hog is really good. Highly recommend. All right. So we got our wok, and we're going to crank that up to medium heat. And grab our olive oil. I think the recipe says like 2 tablespoons. I just do that. Maybe a little bit more. Splash it in there. And let's go ahead and heat that up a little bit. Let it coat. I used to like only have this wok. I've had it for like over 20 years. Longer than Forgotten's been alive. And the shit that I've made in that is incredible. I've made so much stuff in that wok. Oh, chicken. So we're going with just some chicken breast. Come on. So we got 2 big old chicken breasts. Look at that. Those are a little thick. Normally we all like them thick. That's what I hear. But we actually need to do some doctoring up first. So we're going to take this and we're just going to first cut them in half. I'm going to do it the long way. If they're really, really thick, you can butterfly them. And do it the long way about like that. But we don't really need to do that. Don't need to butterfly, that is. Drop my sage. But yeah, look how fucking wild that is. It's like big as my thumb. That's a little excessive. So we're going to have to... I'm not saying that because that's going to get clipped out of context. We're going to tenderize our chicken. Yeah, I know y'all were waiting for me to fucking say it, weren't you? As soon as I find my meat tenderizer. The hell did I do with that? Like, a lot of my stuff in my kitchen got moved to different drawers to accommodate the big problem that is sourdough bread. Pound it. Do. Getting way too up close and personal. So it's not there. It's not anywhere it's supposed to be. And it's not over here. Maybe it is, actually. Aw, yeah. Boom. There we go. So we want to tenderize this a little bit. Pound it was not the word I was going to go with, but, you know. We want this to be a little bit thinner and a little bit more even, otherwise it's so probably about 1/4 of an inch is where we need it to be. That's pretty good. I'm sure that's really great on everybody's ears. That's still a little bit thick. How's that looking? I'm going to have to like sanitize my keyboard, my mouse. So I can feel chicken goop just splashing around. That sounds bad. Never mind. Flatten it out. How we doing, chat? Make sure to lick your hands clean. Oh no. Rub your eyes. Fuck you guys. Y'all are wild. Absolutely wild. Okay, so we got our chicken that we've tenderized. We're going to start with a little bit of salt. If you got fancy salt and want to use it, go for it. I like to be a little generous. Toss it on there. And then I got some pepper. Just a little bit of just plain pepper, because I'm going to do lemon pepper here shortly. But Biscuit, that's too much pepper. Fuck you, I like pepper. Shut up. I haven't even used this one yet. Sure have. Now, let's get that lemon pepper in there. Come on. It is very stubborn today. Why is this so full? There we go. I think, like, they overfilled this one because it does not want to come out. Let's get it in there just, like, good and coated. Because if you're like me, you like lemon pepper. Yippee! Okay, so now we got that going. Frozen. Thank you, Frozen. Oh, we're rolling dice. Damn. What do I got? A 4. Fuck. Okay, so we got that. I want a little bit more here. Boom. Then we get our rubbed sage. This also doesn't want to come out. I'd like to use a lot more sage, but I'm kind of running out, apparently. So we're going to take that and throw it on. And this is all to taste. So if you like more sage, less sage, do what you got to. We're going to go ahead and rub that in there. Now, boom, flip it, bop it, pull it, smack it. Oh, we lost something. Okay. Flip it, and then, where's my towel? Hands be gooping.
Please drink some water, you thirsty bitch.
A hydrate. Thank you so much for the hydrate, Blake. Appreciate it. I'll get that in just a second. Salt in. Water's over here. Thank you kindly. I really want this to be very lemony. Because it really brings like the whole dish together, which I really like. Oh no, the last of my sage. Can I get this one-handed? Sure can. That's so sad. At least I got the other side pretty good. Wish I would have known I was almost out of sage. I swear I had more, but whatever. These two will just be less sagey, and they're going to have to live with that for the rest of their short lives. All right, our oil is about there. Oh, oily. What if I just spilled that all over my fucking foot? I did kind of spill it. Damn. Got a little overzealous with the oil. I want to like it so much, but you just can't. It doesn't agree. Oh, no lemon. Well, you don't need lemon. I like the lemon. So I'm actually going to add a little bit more lemon juice to all of this. Boom. Got it. Who was it that said boom all the time? Was that Emerald? I don't remember. Next up, I'm going to add a little bit of cayenne. Because I love me some cayenne. Not required, but damn is it nice. We like it spicy. All right. Now, how am I going to show you this? We're going to have to get up close and personal. Well, before I do that, I need some tongs. That'll do. Move y'all. Boom. All right, toss it in. Get that. Just like a little puzzle piece. About perfect. Not the lightning. I think I want this towards the outside because it's a little bit thinner and smaller than the others. Then thick boys can go on in there, and we be cooking. So we're on about medium, kind of between medium high, and we just want to let this cook for about 4 minutes total. Kind of depends on your cooktop though, and the thickness of your chicken. But we want a certain golden brown color to this. Let me wash my hands. You don't want it to be too high heat that it doesn't, cook the middle. And you don't want it too low to where it takes a million years. I think the point I'm trying to make is don't fuck with it. Just leave it on medium high. Let it do its thing. We got that oil in there. It's not going to stick. Let's see. Boom. Like that. You want me to zoom a little bit more? I could zoom a little bit more. Maybe that's better. There we go. So we're going to let that go. I'm watching the sides of it just to make sure the color is, actually cooking through. And we're going to give it a couple of minutes before I flip it. So maybe about 2-3 minutes more. What had forgotten to? What did I miss? Oh, how rude of him. Okay. I know I said don't fuck with it. My temptation to just keep fucking with it is now through the roof. I also like that my cooktop looks blue on my camera, but it's very, very much red. So that's fun. It smells amazing, by the way. About another minute, I think we'll flip it. Let's see how that goes. But yeah, that Borderlands place with the 25 pounds of random fucking veggies, like, I got all these from those. So, I mean, what a coincidence. I needed them for this recipe and randomly got them. Although some of them looking a little rough. Let's get rid of those guys. Now, normally when I make this recipe, I don't include the cherry tomatoes because I always have leftovers, and I don't like the way they, like the texture of them when I reheat them. How are we doing? But we're going to do it today so we get the full shit. Yeah, that's about golden brown, kind of what I'm looking for. These thick pieces are going to need a little bit more time than the little one, but that's a good start. I actually turn up the heat a little bit and put the thinner side up the side of the wok. I need you a little bit more center there, friend. There we go. All right, we're getting there. Look at that. Okay, let's just let this do its thing for about another 4 minutes. Let's get that oil kind of around too. Stop fucking with the biscuit. Clusy, welcome in. Yeah, we're cooking. You missed the cake. Speaking of the cake, let's see what's going on over there. So it's starting to set up, and aside from my being a little too raised up on the center, it's getting there. Look at this bad boy. It's getting there. It's still a little hot on the bottom, hot on the sides. All my frosting kind of drifted to the side, but that means those corners are going to be the shit. What you think, honey? Is that the good cake? Good enough? Chat, can you tell Honey that I'm glad she's impressed by it? It was her request we did cake, and I'm happy it passes the Honey test. All right. And we got this going. Don't fuck with chicken. Get some rest, Siri. V can handle the mod duties. I hope you get some good sleeps. So I do notice that, a lot of that moisture is starting to come out of the chicken now. We don't want a whole lot of that. So we're going to let that cook a little bit more, probably because the middles are not anywhere near cooked yet. Dry chicken is bad, but this won't be dry. It's just that excess moisture that kind of cooks out. It's going to be good. Plus, this is going to have a sauce to it that's going to be amazing. Uncooked chicken also bad. Yeah, they were trying to get me to lick my fingers earlier, Eclipse. When I was rubbing the chicken down. All right, let's take a look. That's getting a little golden, but it's still not what I want yet. But I am going to go ahead and flip it so I can get some more on the other side, because some of that's also looking a little... That one's looking pretty good, but it's also more direct on the heat. I want a little more golden color, and some of that's just like the spices getting gold. So let's get this in there. And some of these pieces are pretty thick, and then you can see it's definitely not cooked through yet. It's not very firm. This one is about there. This one is probably about there. Let's see. Still needs a few minutes. These two definitely need some more. All right, dirty up every dish in the house, because that's what I like to do best. But we are going to need to transfer this chicken over. So I'm going to go ahead and get that ready to go. Bop it, flip it, twist it, pull it. Yeah, if anybody wants the recipe, please grab it. They're out of some of my favorite cookbooks. I highly recommend getting both of those cookbooks, but if you just want what you're seeing today, these are super easy recipes, and they're definitely favorites around here. Like this chicken goes hard. And again, for those who didn't see it, we got the cake. Look at that. It looks weirdly colored in these lights. I swear, it's just the yellow light in my kitchen. It's not actually green. Well, well, well. Is that Bug? It's not dinner time yet, Bug. I know it's not. Okay. That's getting better. Ooh, that's what I want. A little bit more for you and you. Just a couple more minutes to each side, and I think we're there. That little piece is probably good enough, but I want a little more color to it. Hi, Juju Bug. What are you doing? Hey. Get out of here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Here, you want to say hi? No, you just want snacks. I know you do. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come on. She keeps going to my other hand. Come here. A snoot. Come on. You would pay money for a bug cam? Maybe I could set that up. I know, you want all the snacks. Okay, let's go. Let's go, bug. Damn, it's already been that amount of time since the pre-roll ads? That's kind of fucked. Ah, we disabled those. Alright, watch out, bug. Okay. Ooh. That's looking good. That's looking perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and transfer these over since they're done. They're the smaller pieces. But you want that nice golden color. These ones are still a little bit thick. So they're going to need some more time. Bug. I'm trying not to have to wash my hands every like 2 minutes. Yeah, but I can't. I can't do it if you're constantly getting your wet nose and getting those ears rubbed. Let's see if we can see her. Come here. Well, she wants whatever I'm cooking. That's what she wants. Now watch, she's gonna be bossy. You gonna be bossy? Hmm? What about your rattle jaw? Huh? You look over here. 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 Nope. All right, entertain chat. Watch it. Watch out. Entertain them. They're all yours. They like you more than me, Bug. It's just like you're cooking and I want it. All right, let's get this back. Back to our regularly scheduled programming. Precious, she's bossy. She is very cute though, and she's very, very soft. Oh yeah. That's about right. So we got a golden color. Ooh, dripping. Good shit. She's a good dog though. Just bossy. Stays out of trouble for the most part. There we go. I like the sounds. Just the sounds of cooking are so fun. Beautiful. It's not too soft. That's what we want. Look at that. My lighting is bad. Not on the vape. Well, but we're there. Okay, so I'm going to set that aside and throw it in my dirty ass microwave for now. So now we got all this shit. And I'm going to go ahead and move this down a little bit less temperature. Oh shit, I found it. Oh, my favorite. I use this. Look at the color on this thing. This is my favorite one. That's what we need. Let's get that. We're going to scrape this a little bit. Probably had it a little bit higher than I needed to, but get some scrapings on. We're going to throw it on the heat in just a second, but we need some butter next. Can I get a butter knife? All right, so we just need like a good pat of butter. I would actually do a little bit more than that. Get that in there. Boom. And throw this on our heat at about medium still. Bug, you're still in the way. Okay, and we want to melt up this butter. I think I need... That'll work. Okay, butter's melted. We're going to take the shallots that we started earlier and dump them all in. Okay, shallotted. And add just a little bit of salt and pepper. Doesn't take much. So we're only going to cook these for like a minute or two, and it should be good to go. And scrape the bottom too, because we want some of that grit from the chicken. As long as it isn't like too burnt, which mine's like a little dark, but it's fine. And once I get like good and soft and slightly transparent, we're about there. Dude, the Butterbell is the shit. Like, y'all, get you one of these. Like, these are so cool. Just having like nice spreadable butter all the time is amazing. Keeps it fresh, keeps it good to go. Alright, so our shallots are looking good. Nice color, kind of transparent, kind of dark. So we're going to take these. And our friends, the artichokes from earlier, whoops. We're just going to plop those guys in. And remember, we threw some lemon juice on these too. They're going to be extra good. And clean, clean, clean. Alright, stir up them chokes. And you can slice these up more if that's your preference. I don't really care. I'll eat it. Oh, that's going to be really good with that lemon juice in there. Yeah, V, get you a Butterbell. They're so good. It was like 12 bucks on Amazon. Okay, let's just let that cook for a few minutes. We want our artichokes to get soft, and I'm actually going to break some apart too, because they like to stick together. There we go. And I don't want to burn my shallots too much, so I want to keep it stirred up. Dude, this is like the best spatula ever. I cook everything with this fucking thing. The apron, Wildcat women are hot in the kitchen. 10 out of 10 apron. I wish I had something better than this, like a funnier one, but I don't. I don't have enough gag aprons. So I'm glad we settled on this one. Alright, don't forget to hydrate, because it is toasty up in this motherfucker. I need more water. I filled this damn water thing up before I started, and we've already hydrated that fucking much. How we looking, artichokes? Looking pretty good, actually. Alright, so take a look. That's where we're at. That is beautiful, beautiful color. So we're going to take our chicken stock or broth, whatever you use. Same shit, different day. Recipe calls for like a 1/4 cup. I just eyeball it. You want to kind of to where it covers your ingredients. That's directly in the line of sight, isn't it? Give me a second. I'm going to push all these down. And kind of even it up in the bottom of the pan. About like that. So not like completely drowning them, but enough to where it covers. I might actually add a little bit more. About like that. All right. And we're just going to let that do its thing. We want to cook this down just a little bit. Not like a crazy amount of reduction, but maybe just a little bit. If you want it saucier, add more broth and don't reduce it as much. You don't need to bring it to a boil per se, but I'm going to crank up my heat just a little bit. Ooh, getting that steam. All right, stop fucking with it. That's the #1 rule of cooking. Don't fuck with it. Unless you have to fuck with it, but usually just don't fuck with it. Thrilling stuff. Ooh, I hate having this microphone on the side of my face. It feels like it's gonna ram itself up my fucking nose. And I used to use it like constantly. Like when I was in customer service, I used the same headset. Man, streaming spoils you. You start getting better mics, better setups. Going back to this would drive me insane because like I see it and I know it's there. Usually I hydrate with my left hand because that's where I keep my water bottle, but then I'd be hitting this thing all the time. How we looking? We're bubbling. That's good. So bring it up. And then I'm going to bring it just a little bit further down. Now it's time for these bad boys, which I need to give them a little bit of a rinse. So we're not going to throw these in yet. I got to cut them in half. I'm going to keep stirring this so it doesn't stick. And I need a new cutting board. And I need another knife because mine are all chickened up. That one's serrated. Don't want that. That's too big. That'll work. Alright, so we're just going to slice these suckers in half. God damn, this is a dull fucking knife, let me tell you. Slice them in half, set them aside. Like, look at that. This is bad. Let's go wash my chicken knife real quick. That is one dull-ass knife. I never use that knife, and that's probably why. I got this other one from Global Cutlery, like, again, 20 fucking years ago. And I've used it, like, every time I've cooked since, so... Good knives, Global Cutlery, for all your knife needs. Ooh, that's getting there. It's kind of reduced down. It's a good color. Everything's looking good. So we got it about here now. Oops. Good color on our broth. It's reduced down just a little bit. So we're going to add some heavy cream. Have another cream. Never mind. I'm not going to go with that one. All right. So we got some heavy whipping cream, and we're going to add about the same as we did with the chicken. Just about there. Stir it in, mix it up. Scrape them sides. All right. Hey, yo. Y'all some dirty motherfuckers. Here we go. So that's probably good. So we're going to go back to chopping, cutting, pulling, bopping while we let that cook a little bit. Wow, a knife that cuts things. That one's bad. So these tomatoes, like I said, came from Borderlands, which are... They, like, rescue produce from farms, like produce that just doesn't make it to the store. And randomly we got a bunch of cherry tomatoes, which... Since we got them, and this recipe calls for it, here we are. What a coincidence. Ramekin is a fun word to say, and also super useful tool. I typically exclude the cherry tomatoes when I make this, but we're giving you the full experience here. Let's go ahead and stir some more. We're going to reduce this down just a little bit like we did with the broth, but it's going to be nice and rich and creamy and good to go. This is probably the most yapping I've ever done on the stream, I'll tell you that much. I don't like that one. But you're nice and fat like me. Into the stew. How about you? Yeah, good enough. Okay. About there. All right, we chopped up our little cherry tomatoes. The rest of these can go away. There's a spider on my arm. Oh no. Yeah, there sure is. See? Got that when I was 18 years old, which was a long time ago. Ooh, this is looking good. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add in a little bit more pepper. And a little bit more salt. Not much, we don't need it. But now, let's fucking get them red chili flakes. Toss those bad boys in there. If you like it spicy, which I do. That's a pretty good chunk of flakes, and you can always save them for a garnish too if you have folks that don't like it spicy. You don't have to throw it in at this point. You could save it for when you serve it. Works just as good. So I do want to reduce this just a little bit more, but you can see nothing because I'm looking at tomatoes. Goddamn. Let's get here. You can see it's starting to coat a little bit around the side. Coats the spoon pretty good too, so we're getting there. Be right back. Lilith's being bad. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, look at that. It's coating pretty good. Kind of covers the spoon. I can let that go for just a little bit longer, and I also need to feed Bug. So I'm going to do that. Watch the magic happen. Let's see. There you go. Oh, let's give it another stir here. There we go. I'm going to turn it down for just a second. All right, Juju, you want some dinners? Y'all get to come with me until my headset disconnects. Come on, let's get them kibbles. Let's go, Juju. Come on. Oh, you didn't eat your kibbles earlier. See how it is. All right, there you go, Bug. Okay, good shit. We are there. This is about where you want it, coating wise. All right, let's take our cherry tomatoes and we're going to chuck those in. Give it a little stir, and we just need to cook these a couple of minutes, not crazy. We just want to soften them up, and they'll add a little bit of more flavor to this sauce. Let me turn this back up to medium. But yeah, this smells so good. Wish I had better light. You know what? I do have something. Which is funny, because this is like the brightest light in my house, or the brightest room in my house, but apparently not good enough. Where is it? The hell did I do with that flashlight? Am I losing my mind? Probably. This'll work. I have like this insanely bright flashlight, and I don't know what the hell I did with it. So we'll settle for this one. Flashlight, so you can see colors. It doesn't look green. It's a little bit better. Need to go outside, Bug? So let's make sure we don't got anything stuck on the bottom. We just want it. These tomatoes are still a little firm. We don't need them too soft, but we don't need them, like, not cooked either. Bug, need to go potties, or are you just looking for snacks? You just had dinner. You don't get a snack. Watch out, Bug. Get out of here. All right, now them tomatoes. They're looking okay. Oh, man. If you could smell my kitchen right now, believe me, you'd be salivating. Okay. Good enough. This is one of my favorite parts, aside from eating this, anyway. We're going to add in our spinach, which I like to use baby spinach, and I just like buy the shit because pulling stems is annoying. There we go. Come on, you can do it. Bug, get out of here. Come on. All right, in with the spinach we go. About like so. This is a 10-ounce package, so that's like 2 good handfuls. Maybe about half. That's about 5 ounces will do. You don't need a ton. You can add a ton if you want, but it is what it is. And we're just going to get Bug out of the way. Get out of here. Get out of here. We're going to go ahead and stir this in and let it get all wilty. And we're almost done, basically. Love me some spinach, let me tell you. Just get it stirred in. It's going to start to wilt after a couple of minutes. Yeah, spinach is so fucking good. Be too much on pizza? Yeah, it really depends. I think pizza tends to overdo it. And I think you want a different cheese than what the pizza typically has. Otherwise, it just comes out a little too bland. Oh, we're getting there. It's a wilting. I could kick up the heat a little bit, but I don't think I need to. Oh man, we're getting there. Okay, so that's all pretty much it. That's all wilted and combined. Let's get that in there. Look at that. What if I just dump this entire thing on my stovetop? Okay, and now we take our chicken and add it back in. Watch out, Bug. Bug, go on. Trying to walk between my setup and my dog, and she is very invested. All right, so we just want to get everything good and coated. Basically, we don't need to really cook this any more than it is. But just shovel it in there, flip it, bop it, coat it in all this goodness. I feel like we're missing something. Any clue what we might be missing? Oh yeah, the cheese. Can't forget the cheese. Where the hell did I put that cheese? There we go. I didn't feel like getting like a wedge of Parmesan, so I just got the flake stuff. And, you know, just cheese it up till your heart's content. This is just Parmesan. That's a lot. Whoa. Okay. And stir it up just a little bit more. Let it get kind of melty, and we're fucking good to go. You could add cheese as a garnish instead, but I like it kind of blended in there. Okay. We did it. Dump the bag. All right. Gotta make some room here. Let me back out the camera a little bit. Yeah, my countertops look ugly as fuck in this light. Bug, you're in the way. Watch out. Okay, let's grab that, and then cheese is melted. We're good. Let's remove from heat and go for it. Let's see. Let's plate it up. See how it looks. Oh man, look at that cheese. Damn. Add your sauce, little scoops. Make a huge mess out of the plate. We don't care about presentation. Fuck that shit. Look at how cheesy it is. And there you go. Toss that there. That is our chicken and artichokes with cherry tomatoes. Da 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 da. Oh, yeah, my plate next. Now this one's yours, V. Come on down. Let's be professional here and clean this up just a little bit, huh? Professional with my bounty paper towels. There we go. Good enough. Good enough for me. Better make it for your super soft birthday. Hell yeah, buddy. March 30th, Forgotten's super soft birthday. Be there, be square. But yeah, that's it. Chicken and artichokes with cherry tomatoes and cheese. My silverware's right here, and this is really unfortunate. A little bit more drawer. There we go. My knives are way over there. So, didn't plan that out. Let's see how it came out. Oh yeah. Cooked through to perfection. There we go. Not raw. I would have been so embarrassed if this came out just raw as fuck. Let's get it. Got a taste test. I'm also fucking starving, so. Mmm. Good God. Y'all have no idea. I hope you guys make this. I really do. This is so fucking good. Mmm. Poppy seed chicken. Just some pasta. Well, now you got a recipe. It's not bad to make. It's really easy. Oh God, and it's just like one of the top 10 things that I like to make. I make it a lot. Like you just want to lick the plate. Get that recipe. Oh, I need to sit down because I'm fat and my knees hurt. Yeah, this is insane. So good. Mmm. Busting out some squats because it was so good. Nope. I'm busting out some buttons on my britches because I'm getting fatter. Oh man, it's good. This is like
Bustin' makes me feel good.
I was waiting for that. This is one of like my favorite recipes. It's so good. When the author of this cookbook, Eat Happy, like was promoting it, she did this recipe and her Twitter thing was like, "This recipe will get you laid." She's probably not wrong. Ah, it's so damn good. It's a winner. Winner, winner. chicken fucking dinner. Mmm. Especially if you add like all the lemon and the red pepper flakes and cayenne. The book is called Eat Happy by Anna Vicino. I've added the credit to that recipe forgotten, so you can hit recipe and get these recipes and see the authors. Oh man. I'm not gonna lie. Kinda outdid myself. I knew it'd be good, but damn, this is better than I've made it in a while, honestly. Mm-mm-mm. Gonna make yourself a happy ending forgotten. Sir. That's more information than we need to know. It won't be for long. What, the happy ending or super soft? All right, next up, as much as I just want to sit there and eat that entire chicken thing, we got to try the cake. I need more counter space. I don't like that. Okay, let's see how this turned out. Oh, yeah. Let's get some of that frosting, that kind of cake to the side. I think that's the only thing that didn't turn out right, was just that the middle of this cake swelled up. I hate... Where'd I put that flashlight? There it is. I hate that my light sucks in here. So let's try it. There we go. That still kind of sucks. But looks good and nice and fluffy in there. It's not dry. So now I gotta taste it. Let's see. Moment of choice. Or moment of truth. Choice? The fuck? My God, this is good. Good Lord. Hey, Truffles. Welcome in, Truffles. You want cake? Well, we just cut the cake. There is cake. Well, I got this whole thing. All my frosting kind of went to the sides, but let me tell you, this is so ridiculously good. You have no fucking clue. We need fed. Well, I got plenty. Come on down. I got all this cake. I've got our chicken dinner. KT doesn't feed us. Damn. This cake has all the gluten, let me tell you. It is like incredibly light and fluffy and moist chocolate cake. Like ridiculously like fluffy. It looks the wrong color, but because my light sucks, but like look at that. Look at that cake. Like it just bounces. This is so fucking good. Come on over. I'll send you my address right now. These are chopped pecans. There you go. Them pecans. So that's the cake. If y'all want to try these, this is the chicken. Holy shit, thank you so much for the follow. There's our chicken dinner. It's kind of been cooling for a minute, but this one is basically the most gluten-free thing I'll ever make. So truffles, make sure you get that recipe. Have a bean. I don't have any beans. Yeah, so it's chicken with artichokes and cherry tomatoes in a delightful creamy sauce. And it's so fucking good. Like, I'm just over here snacking now. But we did it. I am tired. Y'all, IRL streaming's hard. Yeah, my cake is a little... It raised up a lot, so all my frosting went to the sides, but it still coated it enough to be amazing. Watch out, bug. Choo-choo, get out of the way. So yeah, I've been just sitting here eating and getting my fork goopy. We did it. I don't even know how to IRL stream. You get a camera, you turn it on, and make a giant mess, apparently. Look, it's a biscuit. Look at my messy kitchen, too. The apron has been my favorite thing so far. There you go. That's me and all my fat hobbit glory. It's me and Bug. Come here, Bug. Come here. Come here. Sugar puppy. Let me tell you, if a fat man can't cook, who can you trust? This is how you know these recipes are good. Yeah, Juju Bug's been all up in the kitchen trying to get snacks the entire time, huh? Haven't you? Jealous of the beard? Well, you gotta feed it every day, Nautilus. Thank you, thank you. Grew it myself. Must gift more dog toys? Oh, no, no. She doesn't like toys, actually. She just likes snacks. Moose likes the toys. Moose isn't here right now, but... the feeding it is crazy. You want to say hi? Come here, look. Oh, and you got the teeth. Can they hear the teeth? Come on, Rattler. She chatters her teeth when you pet her. Oh, well, I'm sorry you guys rated so late that you didn't get to see all the cooking in action, but man, the VOD's going to be up there so you can watch. It's been a lot of fun, honestly. Make sure you do recipe, exclamation point recipe for the 2 recipes that I made today. And the cookbooks they came out of are in there. So you know where to find these cookbooks, especially I had mentioned the chicken one to truffles before because it is a gluten-free cookbook. It's called Eat Happy, and it's by Anna Vicino. She's got 2 of them. They're like gluten-free, sugar-free, grain-free. They're very good. The author has celiac, so she tries to do very healthy and very gluten-free recipes. Both books are amazing, by the way. She's got these like Korean-style tacos. So good. Or like Asian-style tacos. It's amazing. But yeah, Eat Happy by Anna Vicino. And she's a super nice lady. Like if you send her a tweet and be like, hey, I tried your recipe, she'll be over the moon. She's great. This chicken is unbelievable, though. Your taste buds will just explode. Humbug. Oh, well, anybody have any questions about what we baked, how we baked it, what we cooked? Buck wants her special piece. She wants the cake, I think. Oh. She is a monster. Watch. Want this? No. Your teeth are chattering. So, what was y'all's favorite thing cooked today? How many are here for the chicken? How many are here for the cake? I know there's quite a few here just for the cake. Both? I'm here for both, good God. But the cake looks good? Yeah, the cake is a hot mess to make, but it's so good. I've never had a cake quite like it. You know, it's similar to like a Texas sheet cake or a mayonnaise cake, but it's very, very light and not like overly rich too. So, highly recommend the Wacky cake. I'm gonna make a mayo cake just to show you. Yeah, Texas sheet cake, forgotten? I'm sure you've had one of those. They are so fucking good if you haven't. It's very close to this. It's in the cooked in the baking sheet, but it has a more fudgy frosting than a caramel frosting. We should do this again. Fuck, this is exhausting. Perhaps. I actually have had a lot of fun doing this, but damn. I've got like my PCs in the doorway there. I've got wires running all over the kitchen. My monitor's on a crappy little rolly table. I'll find a better way, and maybe we can make this more of a thing. We'll see. But it has been a lot of fun. Quarterly cooking show. Damn. What are you doing? Well, I am starving, and I've had a taste of both recipes, and I need to eat all of it, like both the entire cake and the chicken. So I think we shall raid out. Who should we raid out to? Let me go ahead and switch to chatting, because I'm tired of being fat on camera and looking at myself. Dang. Too many beans, bean boy. Lies and slander. Lies and slander. I think we're gonna go ahead and raid out to Lazy Wing, who is just hanging out doing some just chatting, it looks like. I think just chilling, but they were actually like four away from their goal earlier today. So let's do the big shout out for Lazy Wing. Let's go show them some love. Spread along all the good vibes. That's where we're going. Thank you for the raid again, Truffles, and I'll have the VOD posted here shortly. Let's get the follower raid message and the sub raid message. Y'all have been great. Thank you for being like so supportive and kind throughout Fallathon, and you know, I was super nervous about doing a cooking stream, but it was a lot of fun. Thanks for everybody for being here. Let's get this show rolling. Let me know in the Discord if and when you try these recipes too. I want to know what you think, how it turned out. Love you guys. I'll see you soon.